I'm not gonna lie, I definitely have a soft spot for games with depth and soul. There is something magical games like Paper Mario, Portal, the Mega Man series, and Sonic bring to their genres. While I'm definitely fond of these traditional, hardcore kinds of games, my time to dedicate to gaming is growing shorter and shorter, and the availability of mobile games is very appealing. The problem is many mobile games are like comparing apples and hedge apples. They share a name, but little else. In this case, perhaps hogs and hedgehogs would be a better analogy. Sonic Dash is Sega's take on the endless runner genre. Like most endless runners, you have lanes you move between, gaps to dodge, and things to slide underneath. But unlike most endless runners, this game has depth and soul, and it really stands apart for good and bad reasons. Sega throws in many more hazards and implements the classic ring system into the genre. Instead of just having pits to cross, you also must contend with spikes, mines, enemies, and totems. It certainly prolongs the period before the game grows old, just seeing different hazards. Except these hazards aren't just reskins. Spikes, mines, and enemies will all drop your rings to 0 if you crash into one, while totems and other environmental hazards will instantly kill you, and usually bank the rings you've collected. These environmental hazards also sometimes present the player with the ability to jump or spin dash to clear, adding a little bit of strategy and variety. The first death of any run is free after watching an ad. Unless you have a large sum of rings in hand, I advise players to take it. If you don't, you'll watch an ad anyway. After this free life, you will have to spend revives. It's not a big deal, the game presents you with many revives through normal play, and you can buy more with in-game currency, which you should only need to if you try to prolong a single run, and the revive cost continues to double. The game also gives you challenges to complete, such as reaching a certain score in one run, or killing a certain number of fish in all runs. Completing these quests will earn you red rings. Each day also has a daily challenge that requires you to collect 4 Sonic jigsaws. These progress in 5-day cycles, giving you rings, red rings, power-ups, and on the final day a chance for large sums of the previous day's rewards, or a new character. My first cycle I received tails. I don't know if the first cycle is rigged to always give tails or not. While I haven't seen this, in the past Sega has given worldwide community challenges, such as running around the world. Anyone who participates gets a free character, like Shadow, no questions asked. Speaking of running around the world, the game also allows you to travel to different locations, such as a beach and ancient ruins. Most of these are skins, although certain elements do change. For example, the beach can have extra long loops. A run is separated into short stretches with 3 choices at the end. This is how you will change location, bank rings, and decide what the next section will contain. If you don't bank, you will be able to strike poses in the air for bonus rings. You will get more rings if you have no or few rings, or if you have not banked for a very long time. Each stretch also contains various power-ups such as a shield that will protect you from everything, or a magnet that will pull rings to you. This game also includes 2 bosses, although they have identical patterns. You defeat these bosses by surviving their onslaught until the end of the stretch. There are a decent number of playable characters, but unfortunately this is a cosmetic change, and there is no discernible mechanics difference. Also, while Cream is available, there are no Chaotix members yet. Sorry Vector and Charmy fans. The game does a lot right, but at times can seem buggy and unfair. It is not uncommon to be blindsided by enemies or spikes immediately after dashing under a wall, and you are left vulnerable between 2 spin dashes as well as sometimes when landing with a spin dash. You can maintain a single spin dash, however, if you never stop swiping down. An update has been released that lessens this next problem greatly, but still occasionally Sonic will be trapped in a wall or fall through the floor, mostly when a run has lasted for long periods and the game is throwing its most brutal challenges at you. Other random glitches occasionally occur too. My phone is one of the ones that plays nicest with the Android software, so budget end phones could experience more glitches. Although when I had my processor very busy and played, I did become invulnerable through some glitch, so it's not all bad. While this game isn't a successor to the console lineage of diverging paths and exploration, with the new Sonic heritage of shallow speed, it serves as an example in the direction endless runners and mobile games should be headed. Even if at times it feels unfair, Most of the time it requires quick reflexes and smooth moves more akin to the Sonic games than a simplistic mobile game. I like and recommend smartphone users download Sonic Dash. I'm looking forward to what Sega is planning next for this game.